Hello guys, what is going on? I am NumbNexus. If you saw the beginning of the video, you would see this as a spoiler as well. Everything that I'm covering right now, I say it's spoilers. Really, it's not even the worst type of spoilers. I just say it's spoiler warning so that some people that I want to avoid absolutely 100% everything will not get affected. Even though if you're spoiled by this, what is it going to do? You don't play competitive, so it won't bug you. Because I know some people don't play competitive, so for those of you that do, I'm sure you want to know. Everybody I know that plays competitive wants to know this stuff that I'm covering. Everybody that does play competitive and they're trying to avoid spoilers, sorry, I'm sick. They probably just think it's like a story spoiler. No, I'm not fucking stupid, guys. I would never spoil the story. I would never spoil an actual Pokemon. I would never do that. But hi, hello. If you guys are excited for Ultra Sun and Moon, be sure to hit the like button down below for me. Subscribe as we'll do a full playthrough on launch. And hashtag Nintendo. We got the game right now, so I'm actually recording it after this video. And let's begin, guys. So, massive fucking defog buff. Everybody gets defog. Literally everybody gets defog. You get defog. He gets defog. We all get defog. Everybody and their mother gets defog. And there's a defog move tutor, and fucking everybody gets it. And I mean everybody. Some of it doesn't even make any sense, but everybody gets it. So sure, why not, dude? Sure, why not? Now, there is one thing that's interesting about this video that actually might be a spoiler. So that's why I said spoiler in the beginning of the video when I read it, because I don't quite understand it. Let's get into the video. Defog Pokemon that learn defog now through Move Tutor. I don't think Aerodactyl even learned to begin with. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl 1 means the Mega. So Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl, Altaria, Mega Altaria. The god himself, Archie, which you already had before. Of course, Archon. And Archeops, I am not too aware if they had or not, since I hardly use those mons. Articuno already could know it. This is, I don't know how it's going to affect Beautifly. Who's going to fucking run Beautifly? Beedrill and Mega Beedrill also get it. Blaziken and Mega Blaziken get it. Braviary gets it. I'm just going to keep repeating mons, guys, because I know a majority of these mons already learned this, and then a majority of them don't. Butterfree, Carnivine, which, again, Carnivine will not be used. Castform, and all the Castform forms. Charizard, Mega Charizard X and Y, Chatot, Chimecho? Some of these defog move tutors don't make sense. I feel like they're trying to get more mons that are irrelevant, more usage. I feel like they just gave some of these mons defog for usage. And mind you guys, it works. And let me tell you why it works. A Pokemon that is so irrelevant, that is commonly joked on for being irrelevant, Lumineon. That weird fish that we used to raid back in kindergarten or first grade, that fish, they actually made it into a Pokemon. Fun fact if you didn't know. And what's really weird about it is they gave that mon defog, and nobody started using that mon like that until, like, I think it was Oris, when they started using an Oris PU. I think it's when it got defog, if I'm not mistaken. And that mon from irrelevant to actually being used within its meta, in its respective tier. So now that another Pokemon is learning this, I feel like this could be the same effect as it did have to Lumineon. But the thing is, it's just way too much. It's like, okay, Chimecho learns it, but I'll take somebody else that learns it. Combuskin. So what? I think it starts at Combuskin, the evolution line. Comfey actually learns it. Cottonee, Crowbell, we already know. Cryogonal, Cutiefly. So that's actually nice. Like, Cutiefly actually now gets it. I feel like that'll jump up Cutiefly and Rabombi's usage now. Because I think they're decently used in VGC, but not much in singles. Darkness, we already know. Delibird, Dragonite actually gets it, which I think he already gets it, so it's not anything new. Drampa gets it with a Jumbo Drampa's usage. I don't know. I think we can talk about Drampa for hours. He has so many flaws. I don't want to talk about it. Drifbloom, Ducklet, Dustox, Emolga, Polden, which we already know obviously gets it. One of the best defoggers. He's well, not one of the best, but in his respective tier, he's really good with defog. Firo, which, okay. Finneon, we just finished talking about. Fletchinder, Fletchling, we already know. Florges getting defog though. But Florges, I'm only gonna point out the ones that are insanely detrimentally huge towards the meta. Florga, wow. Florges actually getting defog. That is huge. Because Florges is a tank. It is a tank. So such a fat mon with very huge resistances to the fairy type and immunities to dragon. Resistant to fighting. Such a good defensive typing mon. Florges to actually get defog. Oh my god. Florges always had some flaws where it's like it needs a way to, I don't know, it needs better moves, it needs a better ability, and now they're actually giving it better moves. They gave it defog. That's insane, dude. That's gonna change Florges. Florges might hit OU. Florges, I think, actually, ones might actually hit OU. That's kind of insane. Maybe I'm just overreacting right now. Maybe not. It's too much because some like things like Scizor and Atapus, which fuck that. Which if I see them on this list, I swear to God. Flagornopho, Mantis, Giratina, and Giratina origin form. I think Giratina already got it though. It's not anything new. Gligar and Gliscor, Golbat, Halucha. Who's Ho? Who's Ho? Okay. I think it's a typo. Maybe they meant Ho-Oh, but I think it's a typo. Honchkrow, Hoot Hoot, Hydreigon. Hydreigon Defog. Defog Hydreigon. Bruh. Illumise, Kartana Defog. Holy fuck. Klefki Priority Defog? What the fuck? That's Priority Defog. That is Priority Defog. Landorus and Landorus T. Yo, what the fuck is going on, dude? Actually, what is going on? We know a lot of you already get it. We don't need to talk about that. They're literally the best defoggers in the game. Ledion gets it. I mean, it could jump his usage. Lugia gets it. Lumineon, Lunala. I don't think Lunala originally got it. So that's nice. Lurantis. Lurantis won? What the fuck? Does that mean there's a new Lurantis form? Or he gets a Mega? Why Lurantis won? If you guys have noticed, everything that's won has a Mega. So is that Mega Lurantis? Like, why would they... Okay, I put a spoiler warning in the beginning of the video, by the way, so just watch out. Is that Mega Lurantis? I don't know. Mandibuzz, Mantine, Masquerain, Mew, Moltres, turn about Mew, one of the best defoggers too. Mothim, Murkrow, Ninjask, Noctowl, Noibat, Noivern, Nuzleaf, Oricorio. Oh no, Oricorio 1, 2, 3, and 4. It may not mean Mega, it may just mean alternate form. Maybe it's the fact that they have... Maybe it's the fact that Lurantis is a, Totem Pokemon, and that's why they have the one, because Totem Lurantis, maybe? I don't know. Because it may also mean alternate form as well. It may just not mean Mega, because the Oricorios don't get Megas. We know they have alternate forms. So, same thing in Lando. So, I think it's not a Mega. I think it's more just an alternate form. Pelipper, Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, Pidgey, Pidove, Pikipek, Piplup, Primplup, Rayquaza himself. Getting defog. I don't think anyone's gonna run defog or Rayquaza. They might run defog 3 attacks, but we'll see. Reshiram actually gets it. It's kind of nice because Reshiram is weak to rocks. I hardly see Reshiram in the Ubers meta because of how weak he is to rocks. And why would you run Reshiram over Kyurem White? Like, please tell me. Rabombi. Rabombi won. Rabombi gets an alternate form too. I think this is just them actually letting us know. It's either two things, guys. It's either they get alternate forms, which already confirmed there's no Alolan forms in the game, but I think it's alternate forms, and then which I think it's either alternate forms or a totem Pokemon. I think we'll talk about Rotom. Rotom gets it in all the Rotom forms. Defog Rotom Wash. Holy! And you know what's funny? In the Sun and Moon meta, Rotom actually dropped down from OU. Rotom Wash has been OU since the day that Pokemon has been born in Platinum with the alternate forms. Or is it in Platinum? I think it's Diamond and Pearl had the ultimate forms, but 5th gen when they changed it to its respective typings. But regardless, the Rotom form is getting, especially Rotom Wash, that's going to be fucking insane, dude. That sounds a little OP. Rotom Wash, a Defog, that's really fucking good as well. Defog, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, and Willow. Holy shit, dude. Rowlet, Rufflet, Men's, we know that they can learn it, and Mega Men's, Scizor, Mega Scizor, and Scizor can learn it. Scyther, C-Dot, Serperior actually learning Defog. Now, this could be good for Serperior because his move pool sucks. So, it's now like, you always have to fill. Like, for me, it was always Leaf Storm, Giga, Glare, and then I'm like, what's that last move? Sub? I would either do Sub, I would commonly do Sub. Sometimes I do Leech Seed, and now it's like, I can finally fill up that last slot and do Defog. So Defog Serperior actually could be really good. Shiftry, Sigilyph, Silvally learning it. Okay, so Silvally's issue as well is move pool is really wide, but just he needs better stats and he needs priorities. So if he doesn't get priority, I'll actually be upset. Skarmory, Skuntank, Snivy, Spearow, Staraptor, Togetic, Torchic, Tornadus, and Torrentee. Tornadus. I don't know why I say Tornadus. Tornadus and Tornadus T get Defog. I know Lando getting it is insane, but actually, wait, does Thundurus get it too? Oh no, he does. We just skipped that entire line. Staravia, Starly, Stunky, Swablu, Swanna, Swallow, Swoobat, Talo, Talonflame, Tapu Fini, which you already know that gets it. Why the fuck am I so shocked about that? I haven't played the meta in a long time. Tapu Fini's been gotten it. Tapu Koko now gets it now. God bless that Bulu doesn't get it. Oh my god. I'm blessed that Lele doesn't get it. That'd be fucking stupid. Finny and Coco getting it though, I feel like this will make Coco's usage jump more. Because Coco's usage is pretty balanced right now. Like he's just, I think it's balanced to low if I'm not mistaken. Because it's like all the other top with are just so much better, and this is like better. This is better. I don't know. You just could run a better fairy, better electric type. So it's like he's like he's a good mon, but there are things that are better. Is what I'm trying to say. But Thunderous, Thunderous Teeth. Thunderous does get it. Okay, cool. Togekiss, Togetic, Torchic, both the Torns, Wild, Toucan, Tranquil, Tropius, Trumbeak, Unpheasant, Venomoth, Vespiquen, Vibrava, Vivillon, Volbeat, Volcanion gets Defog. I think this may jump Volcanion's usage. I don't know about that because of things like, what is it, Tapu Koko and Xurkitree running around. I don't really know about Volcanion's usage. And I think Volcanion's UU right now, and Xurkitree's like popping down there. So I don't know about Volcanion's usage. We'll have to see. Volcarona gets it. The Queen Moth that actually is always fucked over by rocks actually has a way of removing rocks. So it doesn't matter though because it's still going to take like 50% of rocks. So you come into rocks and then you remove rocks. What's the point? You may as well run Defog Roost. You have to run a defensive set if you're running Roost on Volcarona. I just feel like, I'm saying this probably right now pre-patch, but you have to run a defensive set in order to run this. Also, I apologize guys, I'm sick, but literally right now, what I don't understand about it is that Volcarona, yeah, it sounds nice on paper, but then also doesn't, because it's like, dude, it takes like 50% of the rocks. Same thing with Volcanion, you know? I mean, in the long run, it does help out their team, and that's what you want to do. 6v6, not 1v6. And at the same time as well, it makes it to where they will survive a lot longer. So if the match comes down to the wire and their hazard setter-upper is gone, and you get that defog off, regardless if you're taking damage, it can actually help out in the long run. So it's situational. It's not anything too groundbreaking. Something like Landorus or Rotom or even Torn. Learning defog, it's not anything groundbreaking like that. Even Tapu Koko, it's not anything groundbreaking like that. Versus something like Volcanion and Volcarona, where they're so weak to rocks. Like they're not even ran much because of rocks. Like they're good Pokemon, of course, absolutely, but they're not even ran much because of rocks. Whimsicott, which actually has priority defog as well. Something like Klefki and Whimsicott is going to be insanely good for defog because of priority defog. That's going to be insane because of Prankster. That's literally insane. Prankster defog. If I'm not mistaken, these are the first two mons that actually use Prankster defog, and that's going to be nuts. Literally, it's going to jump the usage of Klefki again. Oh my god. Because Thunderwave got nerfed, and I know that's why Klefki was stopped to use a lot. Not to mention Klefki doesn't really fight back much. He doesn't. They run play rough just for damage, but offensive wise, he's literally just utility. He's not even like defensive. He's just utility, and he doesn't do much back. Whimsicott, on the other hand, does, but it is so weak to poison that I can't even begin to tell you that. Not to mention all the flying types now popping around. We're getting the more flying types getting buffed. As you can see, this entire defog patch is flying types getting a fucking huge buff. So that's a thing. Wingull, we don't know about that. Woobat, Xatu, Xerneas, the Lord, the dear Lord himself. Literally one of the best competitive Pokemon we've ever seen in our lives. The Pokemon is so insanely good. To get defog, that could actually be nice. Nice and utility offensive set. Yanma, Yanmega, Evoltal can actually be nice on it as well because surprisingly enough, even though it's weak to rocks, it is really bulky. That mon can be really ram bulky. Zapdos, which you know about. Zekrom, which could be nice as well. Could be like I said, Rayquaza, defog 3 attacks could easily happen. Kind of like the Lotties. You look at some offensive mons that are learning defog and look at it like the Lotties. And then that's of course too bad. You look at it like the Lotties where it's like the Lotties, they don't run defog. They can run defensive defog set. I've seen that actually before. Defog Recover, Dragon Pulse, and Psychic. Or Dragon Pulse Coma. I've seen stuff like that before. But it's like the best one really is like defog Draco, HP Fire, and Psyshock, or Psychic, whatever you want to run. Especially with Lottie right there. It's actually Latios right there. And I know bulky speed set for Latios is like, I think they put like 184 in special defense, the rest in speed, and then like HP and stuff like that. And or I think it was other way around in special attack. I forget the set, but you know what I mean, somewhere around there where they would run that set for Latios and Latios and Latios is a more bulky variant. You can kind of look at it as well for Rayquaza and Zekrom and Xerneas and things like that, where you can run defog 3 attacks, defog 3 attacks, defog 3 attacks. Defog 3 attacks is actually really nice. Same thing with Superior. You can look at that Superior as well, even Reshiram, defog 3 attacks, defog 3 attacks. Now what has me interested is to actually figure out something like with the Rabombi and the Lurantis. I don't know what that means. Rabombi 1, Lurantis 1. Does this mean that they actually get alternate forms? I really don't think it's alternate forms, guys, or else we would have known it by now with everywhere on the internet leaking everything, and we would have known it. I've unfortunately been like fucking idiots on Twitter retweeted it. I was chilling and some idiot retweeted it, and now I'm like, okay, cool, I know the new mons. Even though I have the game, I'm only on line 1, so I've not even made much progression. So to see that, it ruined my the view on it. Personally, it could have been worse, and it could have been the story. I'm glad it was not, but yeah, it's essentially it's not anything. I just love to know if they're actually like totem Pokemon or if they're alternate forms, and I don't think it's alternate forms. I think this is just showing us now that Rabombi might actually be a totem. It might actually be a totem, which we already know Lurantis is, so that's why I say it could be a totem, because Lurantis, the only thing they've ever done for Lurantis is a totem in the original games. So I'm not even on it too. So I don't know if I actually don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's a Totemon. So Cooler Bomb is a Totemon. Cool. Really groundbreaking ones that actually learn defog within this massive flying defog buff. The Rotom forms, obviously, of course, mainly Rotom Wash. Things like Coco is actually kind of decent too. Landers, Superior, really nice as well, especially Klefki and Whimsicott. Priority defog is going to be fucking insane. It's going to jump their usage. I think it may even jump their usage kind of like Pelipper. Where Pelipper got Drizzle and now Pelipper's usage just skyrocketed. He's literally OU. Whimsicott and Klefki, I think Klefki's UU. And I think Whimsicott is like RUU, somewhere on the lines of that. But I feel like they will actually jump to like high tier UU, low tier OU, maybe even BL. I just think that they will jump from this because having that priority defog can help out so much. This means that Charizard gets an indirect buff. This means that Volcarona gets an indirect buff. Volcanion, things like that that are really weak to hazards now are now getting indirect buffs. Because of the priority defog, you can remove the defog before your opponent gets, because sometimes they'll be like spam where if your defog or rapid spin, they put the rocks back up and you're being poisoned, so you're being chipped down. They can just spam rocks. Sometimes that can happen, guys, but you let me know your thoughts, all your thoughts down in the comments down below on who you think is the most groundbreaking defog buff. Honestly, I think it's really between Klefki, Whimsicott, Rotom Wash, Lando T, Coco Serp, things like that. Really groundbreaking, guys. You know any thoughts in the comments down below. But with that, guys, leave a like in the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.